Rajah, you told me earlier today, right? You said, I am one excellent day away from getting a win and getting back into the playoffs. How's that for an excellent day?
I didn't expect that at all. Those guys were breathing down my neck the whole run. My pit crew won that race. Jerry, Zico, Dawson, Josh, Cody. Yeah, they won that race for us. Got us off pit road twice. So thanks to them. Thanks to Mr. H, Miss Linda, everybody at HendrickCars.com, the men and women at Spire Motorsports Chevrolet. We've been off this year, but good to get a dub tonight, man. I'm sorry I'm out of breath, but that was a lot of fun.
What's going through your mind as Corey Heim, a guy that has 4 wins already this season, is barreling down on you towards the end of that race, trying to hold off him and Lane Riggs as well?
Yeah, I don't know. I just ask myself, how bad do you want it? I think it's, I don't know. I just try my best, and we had clean air, and their stuff was better, but I just did my best. That was it. That was it.
Rajah Caruth, your winner at Nashville.
Corey Heim, second place finish. I know it's all about winning for you guys, coming off the win at Charlotte. What more did you need to get up there and race with Rajah?
I feel like just clean air was the main thing tonight. With the third stage being so straightforward, lack of kind of strategy going green there. I feel like it was tough to come back from not having the lead, but I slid through my box there the last stop and didn't do my guys any favors. So just something to reflect on my part, but big congrats to Rajah. I did an awesome job managing from the lead. I was really free behind him, and he made pretty much the right choice every time as far as where I was going to go, and it's nice racing against people that aren't going to wreck you racing for the lead. So that was cool, and big congrats to him, but also huge thank you to Truck on Garage, Toyota Safe Light. Wrapped up the month of May with Foster Love with the P2. Would have loved to get my first guitar, but always next time.
Corey Heim brings it home in second. Well, Lane, you started this race with 4 laps of practice on the truck. I think you need to skip practice from now on. Dylan Capello, crew chief, had this thing tuned up. What a race, buddy.
Yeah, he did a tremendous job. The truck was one of the best I've ever had. So this one stings a little bit, but I tell you what, I had the best seat in the house there at the end of that race. They were doing some racing in front of me, and, man, I wanted to be right up there in the mix of it. Just didn't have enough time. We had a great first stage, got by the 11, and won the first stage. Just kind of lost some spots and didn't quite fire off so good in the second stage, and then in the third stage just really lost that track position. So I did all I could. I clawed and fought all the way back to the end, but still a great day for everybody that loves Travel Stops Front Row Motorsports. This is a brand new truck that we built, and congrats to Rajah. He drove a great race. He's really gotten good here in the past couple places, especially with the aero blocking, and I'm just proud for that kid.
Well, let's talk about those lost positions for a second. People don't realize how much of a team sport racing really is, and your pit stops, they had some issues on the right front.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They just couldn't get the tire back on, and we lost spots in the first stop, and I got them back mostly, and just feel like we kind of gave it away on pit road tonight. But overall, truck has no damage on it. Good racing with them there at the end, and no, we had a good time. I'm leaving here with a smile. Good points day for everybody.
Lane Riggs, happy with a third. Jamie?
Always has
well,
such
Todd,
a
I'll
good
take it. I'm over here with Daniel Hemrick. Hemrick, 6 straight top 10 finishes for you. You come home 4th tonight. It was a battle to get up there, so how do you assess your day?
I was telling the Gates Hydraulics guys that they needed to fire me the first 2/3 of the race. I just did a really poor job on all restarts. Really poor job kind of the first 2 or 3 laps of the restarts, getting myself in dirty air, and I'd have really good balance and pace, considerable to about 4th place the rest of the stage, but I lost too much there, all the restarts, and Josh Graham did a good job getting me tightened up there on the short run, the last stop. Pit crew did a great job getting me 2 spots there, the last start the final stage, and yeah, I just had better balance and we kind of just moved forward and maintained, but yeah, we were just kind of the next best in class. The battle looked fun. I know the fans had to enjoy that. It looked fun. I was kicking myself not being able to be up there and be a part of it, but it's really cool to see Raj, man. We train together a lot at GM. Everyone at GM's working super hard, so thanks to them, everyone at Chevrolet for giving us the tools. It's cool to see him win. But man, want to get the Gates Hydraulics team, Victory Lane, them, Napa Auto Care, everyone that does so much for us. Yeah, just great execution night. Just had to clean up myself. Took me too long to do it. So, yeah, carry on.
Daniel, you've talked about the consistency that's necessary for this team, and you're getting that right now. What is the next step? You have the win, but to get back to the point where you're up there battling with those 3 for wins week in and week out.
Yeah, to be honest, Josh, I felt like, there was a stretch for probably 6 or 7 races this year, including our win, where we're definitely fortunate and took advantage of our opportunity we had there to win at Martinsville, but the finish we were getting was not kind of validated by our pace on the racetrack. It wasn't where we were finishing, and I feel like the last 2 to 3 weeks we've unloaded with better pace, better balance is the biggest thing, and that's kind of put us in that next talk of that next group. And yeah, we still got another step to take, but everyone at McNeil Hillman Racing, man, we are grinding it out. We are busting our tails. We're doing little things, and just trying to iron out all the details to find a little bit. But it's encouraging to see, like I said, a Chevrolet win means it can be done. We decided to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps and go to work and figure it out.
Strong finish for Daniel Hemrick tonight.
Yeah, here with Corey Day. Corey, we talked about before practice, we got to talk a little bit, and this was like your 6th mile-and-a-half race, and you said like your 20th race on asphalt, period. You drove tonight like you were experienced asphalt racer. Great job, great run.
Yeah, thank you. It's really good to give these 7 guys and Inspire Motorsports and HendrickCars.com a good run finally. I feel like, I've been really close multiple times and, just haven't quite put it together on my side and, also had some stuff go wrong. So feels really, really good to put one together. Never been so happy to run 5th in my life. So, really good day for us.
What's the biggest thing you took away from tonight learning-wise? Because your learning curve is straight up. You got to be learning something every lap.
Yeah, I am. I feel like I finally learned how to maintain my race with good pace. And in sprint car racing, you don't really maintain. Wide open from green to checkered. So I feel like I finally got that down tonight to be able to just maintain and take my moves when they're there and not trying to force the issues. So really, really good night for me. And thanks to Mrs. and Mr. H and Jeff Gordon, Jeff Andrews, Kyle Larson, everyone that's believed in me and given me this opportunity. I'm hoping this is first of many.
Absolutely. Corey Day, good running 5th. You started back at 26th and you drove up to 8th. That's a lot of work. And you told me before the race that you really weren't happy with your truck, really didn't know what you have. So how'd you make that happen?
Yeah, we made our truck better, especially throughout the course of the night. And we're just kind of, it's hard. It's so hard to pass your time. I can't explain to you, especially with it being so cool tonight. Not as much rubber was getting laid down, and then just the versatility of the track was just limited. So a lot of guys just running, painting the yellow line, and can't go any lower than that. So it's just hard to find clean air. Kept chipping away at it every restart. My pit crew was awesome tonight. They were really got us some big positions on pit road. That's key, especially at a place like this. You can't pass that. So huge thank you to Curb Records, Soda Sense for all the support all year. Thor Sport Racing, Ford Performance. It's been a tough stretch for us. So hopefully we can end this 6-week stretch with a pair of top 10s here next week in Michigan.
Ty Majeski brings it in 8th.